Welcome to Mrs. Manganello's AUP in a Flash, a quick review of what you sign when you sign your AUP in Genesis each year. Your Acceptable Use Policy, or AUP, is an agreement that everyone in our building and our district signs. And it basically says that you're going to use the technology available to you in a smart and responsible way. At the high school, both students and parents sign the form electronically through Genesis. Let's take a minute to marvel, see what I did there, on the terms and conditions of agreement for students. These are the 16 rules specifically stating what our community of users is agreeing to do and not do based on the AUP that's signed. Here are the first 13 rules in our terms and agreements. See if you can find the one that supports our HIB policy, our harassment, intimidation, and bullying policy specifically. Number 2 on the list, I will not use any form of electronic communication to harass, intimidate, or bully anyone, speaks to what we can do with our phones, our Chromebooks, and other technology. And you want to keep in mind that our technology of any type shouldn't be used to harm, threaten, or embarrass another student or group of students. You can always refer to the district HIB policy if you'd like more information about that. Always remember that you are not Batman. Never use technology to misrepresent your identity or impersonate another. And remember, don't trespass on another's folders, account, works, or files. If you find someone logged in, do the right thing and log them out. So, students have a lot of questions about these rules. Which one do you think students question the most? It probably doesn't surprise many of you that of the 13, 12, I will not take or share pictures or record or share audio or video on school grounds or on the bus unless required for a staff-assigned task and under the direction of a staff member is the rule that I get the most questions about. So remember, selfies are not allowed, and anything that you want to use your camera for, and there are many good reasons that you may, have to be approved by a staff member. Just like we have rules for the inside of our classrooms, the same is true for our online classrooms, and all of those rules live under item 15. This is where you find our expectations for appropriate online behavior, both in tools that you may be asked to use online, in Google Drive, and things that are specific to each class that you take. Your teacher will share more information about their expectations as the year begins. Our rules for the devices that you bring with you, and those could be phones or Chromebooks or laptops, live under number 16. You'll find things like how and when it's okay to use those devices and who sets the rules for that particular device's use while you're in the building. Now, we love our devices, so which one of these rules do you think students ask the most questions about? If you picked B, I understand that BYOD is an individual staff member's decision. A staff member may permit or prohibit use of privately owned devices in an instructional space. You are absolutely right. Remember that the teacher that you are currently with sets the tone for the policy for everything that you bring with you. That means that what happens with your BYOD device in the library may look different than what happens in your English class or your math class, and that's to be expected. Your teachers will give you more guidance about what their expectations are for device use in their particular classroom. So the AUP shouldn't make you climb the walls. Do you have a question about these rules? Feel free to stop by the library and have a great school year.